What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today I did kind of want to do my full review of the Street Riders playlist here in Motorfest in Season 8. I'm sure you guys probably saw my video saying how broken this game was and stuff like that, or basically Bugfest, as it is pretty insane. But I gotta admit though, despite some of that, I do think Street Riders is probably one of my favorite playlists in the game so far. To be honest, there's one thing I didn't like about this playlist, legit one thing. It wasn't longer. Now, this one will have a total of 8 different events in there, and they're going to range from a few different things. For example, you guys will have a regular checkpoint circuit type of event. You will also have the new type of event with like the pink thing coming out of the ground like a flare that you will pretty much have to start somewhere and then see that flare and get there by taking shortcuts and different routes. You know, something like you'd see in something like Burnout Paradise or Midnight Club. And to be honest, I really did enjoy these races so dang much. And in fact, this probably might sound kind of dumb. I wish they would add a track editor like that into the game. Now, again, this might sound kind of dumb, where you can make your own races around Maui and stuff like that, or even in Oahu doing something with that, where you could put like a different pink thing down or like different colored flares and stuff like that and make races. Because I tell y'all right now, I would make some insane off-road events, dude. It would be absolutely wild. But I really did enjoy these races a lot. Now, on top of the events you would end up doing in this playlist, you also have another thing I really wish you could have used beyond the playlist, which is the garage you guys will end up noticing in between the cutscenes, or when you do end up at least starting the events itself. You will pretty much have to upgrade the BMW that you start with throughout the entire playlist, whether it's adding wheels to it, a body kit, front bumper. You can also do something like the hood, the spoiler, the colors. You can pretty much add all that stuff throughout the entire thing, kind of tricking the car out through the entire line of the entire playlist. Honestly, it was pretty dope, and I did enjoy that, but I was like, man, I wish I could use this garage or this upgrading platform with that background and upgrade all my vehicles. Wouldn't that be kind of dope, man? And I kind of feel like people maybe thought that was a thing in the trailer, but it obviously isn't. Do let me know what you guys think about that. Would you also rather see that garage? Now, I do admit that garage gave me mad Need for Speed Heat vibes, and in some of the starting sequences in this playlist, like when you do start it off and you see like the racers in the beginning and the way the road is with the colors and different things, honestly, I was getting a lot of Need for Speed Heat vibes. Not that that's a bad thing, but it really did give me like, okay, maybe I need to go play Need for Speed Heat now. Just maybe. One of the other things I also liked about the Street Riders playlist was along the lines of the cutscenes and like the street type of takeover things. Now, not the takeovers you guys are probably thinking of, but I do like it. Again, this did kind of remind me of Need for Speed Heat, but I liked how like that you saw like the chat coming up and all that. They were like recording the cars, and you saw like the stance cars with the crazy camber and all that stuff, which is honestly kind of insane seeing that in Motorfest. I'm so dang glad it was added to it, and it really did fit this entire playlist, which was obviously the entire theme of that stuff. But I really do think they did a great job on this whole design here, and I feel like a lot of people probably played or did this playlist, and they're like, yo, I want more of this. Like, guys, I'm going to be real. We need more playlists like this in the game. Like, I think this one was honestly really great, and I'm also going to be 100% real because you guys do know I keep it real here. It was really good, but it was also very short. Like, I did all the events in 45 minutes, and the biggest thing I wanted was more races. Like, I really was hoping and kind of wishing it was like 15 races, as I really do feel like there is plenty of room on Maui even to mix in some Oahu stuff in there to even do more races in the game. Like, it was really fun. I did like all the races. I really did enjoy the flare races. Those were so dang cool, man. Really brought me back to Midnight Club and also, again, Burnout. Like, I really did love those designs. And also the circuit races were cool, too. Like, I did like the design of them. I like how some had jumps in them and different shortcuts and different, like, cutscenes when you were racing or jumping. So, like, the plane flying over, you saw, like, different slow motions when jumping. Those were all very cool when going through the playlist. It kind of set, like, the whole vibe of it, which really got you into, like, a, yo, I'm a street racer. This is exactly what I'm doing. Oh, and also one of the other funny things I was laughing at in this entire playlist, dude, is they really were not holding back with the jokes. Like some of the things they were saying, like if you guys were looking at the chat when the things were recording, so it said something about John Cena retiring from the WWE or some other really funny stuff. Also, some of the names they had in there were kind of making me laugh, and something Kara said, something about racing. It was just making me laugh, man. You could tell they were not holding stuff back. A lot of people were like, yo, this is not very PG-ish. It is kind of funny because I felt like they kind of went a little off the rails a bit with this playlist. And honestly, I think that was a great way to do it. Every single event felt really fun, guys. I really think they did a great job with this. I personally feel like a Street Riders Volume 2 is easily possible. And who knows, maybe we will end up getting that in the future. But let me ask you all a question, though. Would you guys also like to see these playlists be a little bit longer? I understand that they only do like 7 or 6 to 8 races per one normally. I personally would love to see like 12 to 14, man. Like fill in that map, bro. Put the races in there. I really do know for a fact people would not regret it. And that way you'd have more races to mix things around and probably make the game more fun, but also give you something else to do. And you can keep vibing and stuff to the entire playlist itself as well, which would honestly make it even better. I feel like a lot of people would really want that. And also that garage thing you guys had, or like Ivory Tower design with customizing the BMW. We seriously need a house or something, or like an HQ like that, bro. Like a tiny little place we can upgrade our vehicles. I feel like would be so dang cool. Instead of upgrading our cars into a void of an all-white background, wouldn't you all rather see a garage like that? Like, I feel like Street Riders introduce a lot of things that would make this game even better, and most likely add on to stuff in this game in so many different ways. Honestly, though, I could probably keep yapping about this, guys, but I do not want to waste y'all's time. Do let me know your thoughts on the Street Riders playlist in the comments below. What do you guys think about it? For me, though, as I said before, this is probably my favorite playlist they've added so far. One of the other ones I did like was also the Ferrari one. I did like how they did the history, and that one was very cool. And I really do think the vibes of these Street Riders with the events in the garage and the way the dialogue is, and the backgrounds are like the street racing and the stuff when they were recording with the chat, and it was just such a vibe, man. Like, they did a great job with this one, and I would love to see more of this. Make the playlist longer, Ivory Tower, seriously. Players would not be upset about it. I do know for a fact if someone saw one of these with 14 races or 15 instead of 8, that would make even more people get excited to want to go in and do this. And look, some of the races can have like mini stories to them. I don't know, man. It would be so dang cool. I feel like the playlists are honestly just too short, and that was probably my biggest complaint with this one. Like, I want more of this, bro. Seriously, do let me know what y'all think in the comments. I really do think they did a great job with this playlist, and hopefully they follow suit with this, really setting the vibe of different themes in this game.